When you mention redevelopment in San Diego, downtown inevitably comes up. It was the first project area in the city and widely judged as the most successful. The scope of what redevelopment has accomplished in downtown can be clearly seen in this model put together by the Center City Development Corporation, or CCDC. Everything in white depicts a project where redevelopment money was used. CCDC Board Chair Kim Kilkenny says the organization's ability to approve and fast-track projects contributes to its success. He says the elimination of redevelopment could hurt the neighborhood.
We will not have the public revenues to spend for public infrastructure that has in the past proved to attract private development. So it's going to be hurtful.
The Horton Plaza shopping mall was the first redevelopment project built in downtown San Diego. The impact of redevelopment is obvious in this neighborhood, but its benefits aren't as clear-cut in other parts of the city.
One of the things to keep in mind is that redevelopment by its nature is risky.
Michael Jenkins is a former redevelopment attorney and served on San Diego's redevelopment agency in the 1990s. He says, on average, about 50% of redevelopment areas in California are unsuccessful, though he says San Diego fares a bit better. Still, he says redevelopment involves complex deals with a lot of moving parts, and sometimes things just don't pan out, like with this project near San Diego State University.
Redevelopment has done some initial first steps, but it hasn't really reached the premise that the area wanted, despite a lot of support from the neighborhoods. There were some disagreements between SDSU officials and city officials about how to proceed, and as a consequence, things just never got done.
But Jenkins says the least successful area in the city is probably Barrio Logan. A major project is finally underway there more than 20 years after the neighborhood was declared a redevelopment area. Other places like North Park have had some success using redevelopment funds to restore neighborhood landmarks. City Heights has used redevelopment to build affordable housing projects, as have other neighborhoods. But for all the projects they've gotten off the ground, redevelopment agencies have seen their fair share of scandal. Former CCDC President Nancy Graham was accused of having a conflict of interest with a developer. She later resigned. Two former leaders at San Diego's Southeastern Economic Development Corporation recently pleaded guilty to embezzling hundreds of thousands of dollars in public money. Current SCDC President Jerry Grooms acknowledges that hurt the agency.
Without question, I think, not only does it hamper your progress, but, it impacts your credibility as well.
But Grooms is focusing on moving forward, and he maintains SCDC has been successful in creating jobs and other economic opportunities for the community. He points to the Imperial Marketplace as one of the area's most successful projects. SCDC helped prepare the land to make it suitable for development.
And that, as an example, was probably close to a $50 million development. And, it never would have been achievable if a developer had come in and had to start from square one.
Grooms was confirmed to his job the day Governor Jerry Brown announced he wanted to eliminate redevelopment. Grooms says he just needs more time to get things done. It's a common refrain from redevelopment areas, no matter how successful they are.